Robin Black here with Shane Campbell. Shane, you got 750,000 fights already in stadiums, in arenas, in rings, in cages, and everything. This one's a little different.
And more in the training. So
yeah, I mean, fighting is just a pretty natural thing to you. How different do you think it's going to be for you making a UFC debut compared to some guy with 8 fights?
Probably I'm not going to be nervous at all, which helps a lot. So.
When you walk down, I've commentated a bunch of your fights, and when you walk down to fight, this is a joyous occasion for you to go and get to fight. Am I right?
Oh, of course. It's not the fighting, but it's I get to show off, and I usually don't miss an opportunity. So.
And this guy McDessie, he's a guy that you can probably, the style, the way he likes to fight, is he a guy that you can really show us what you do?
Yeah, I think the height difference is really going to cater to me, definitely. But I hear he's been working on his wrestling quite a bit, and that's the one thing that if there's ever going to be something that shuts my style down, it's going to be extremely good wrestling. So if I can avoid the takedown and keep it standing, but of course his striking is very good too. So this might be fight of the night.
Yeah, a lot of people are pegging that for sure. And now, ego's a big thing with fighters, with stand-up fighters. Can you draw a guy like this in and kind of make him fight your kind of fight?
I don't think ego's a big thing with stand-up fighters. I think, I don't know.
With combat sports in general, I'm not picking on you stand-up fighters, but in combat sports in general, there's an element of this man versus that man. Who's the better man? Who's the bigger man? Who's the stronger? Who's the alpha? There's that element. Can you make this guy fight you the way you want him to fight you?
I don't know. I don't really think there's, in my opinion, maybe 5% of all the fights I've had in all the different sports, there's actually been an ego factor where someone was trying to be the more dominant, more alpha before the fight or anything else. When we're in the fight, of course, both people need to be the more dominant person. But as for keeping it my fight, of course, that's what I try to do every time. I'm not much of a counter fighter. I don't really step back once if I don't have to. I'm only trying to step forward and dominate the fight completely.
I've talked to a ton of people about you making your debut, and people are excited. Duke Rufus was talking about how excited he is to see you do this thing. That's got to mean a lot to you, that real fighters, real coaches admire your style.
Yeah, it's definitely a huge compliment, for sure.
Have fun in there, man. Enjoy every second of it.
Thanks, I always do.
Cheers.